You chose a warrior, remember? As you chose an archangel. I was wrong about Jack Keane. He is the exception that proves the rule. I was certainly right about the fact that he is a member of the warrior class. If you are far from the enemy, make him believe you are near. The panoplied warrior of truth and nonviolence is ever and incessantly active. There must be those among whom we can sit down and weep and still be counted as warriors. A true warrior can only serve others, not himself. When you become a mercenary, you're just a bully with a gun. The true warrior understands and seizes that moment by giving an effort so intense and so intuitive that it could only be called one from the heart. If a warrior lacked wisdom, courage alone would not keep him alive for long. There is a saying in the islands: beware the women of the warrior class, for all they touch is both decorative and deadly. Yuki. Goal setting is fine if you want to be the warrior archetype. Where life is more terrible than death, it is then the truest valor to dare to live. I dislike death, however, there are some things I dislike more than death. Therefore, there are times when I will not avoid danger. Ideas are the great warriors of the world, and a war that has no idea behind it is simply a brutality. I guess I'm just a natural warrior. Aphrodite strikes again, huh? You're gonna be the best-dressed warrior in town, beauty queen. I'm not a strong warrior queen like people think. I spend most of my day cooking and doing things with my sons. As a peaceful warrior, I would choose when, where, and how I would behave. With that commitment, I began to live the life of a warrior. To open deeply, as genuine spiritual life requires, we need tremendous courage and strength, a kind of warrior spirit. A zeal for the defense of their country led these heroes to the scene of action, though with a few men to attack a powerful army of experienced warriors. A warrior is always vigilant. The warrior acts, the fool reacts. A warrior thinks of death when things become unclear. The idea of death is the only thing that tempers our spirit. In order to access a warrior's courage, we must explore why we are so committed to our story and what we are afraid will happen if we give it up. Tattoo. What a loaded word it is, rife with associations to goons, goofs, bikers, tribal warriors, carnival artists, drunken sailors, and floozies. To seek the perfection of the warrior's spirit is the only task worthy of our temporariness, our manhood. The warrior's approach is to say yes to life, yes to it all. He was as noble and fair in face as an elf lord, as strong as a warrior, as wise as a wizard, as venerable as a king of dwarves, and as kind as summer. I'm a warrior when it comes to pursuing roles. Generally speaking, the way of the warrior is resolute acceptance of death. Master the divine techniques of the art of peace, and no enemy will dare to challenge you. Cowards hide, but warriors lie and wait. The only difference is whether you're motivated by fear or purpose. The warrior of the light concentrates on the small miracles of daily life. Allen Ginsberg is a tremendous warrior as time goes by. He's a warrior first and a poet second. To get to this place of a warrior's courage, we must give up the stories that have ruled our lives and shatter the self-image we created to affirm our story. I'm sad to see the passing of the great drug warriors. I certainly did my part in that battle, and I don't regret any of it. A warrior cannot lower his head, otherwise he loses sight of the horizon of his dreams. You touch me again, you arrogant Ardenine swine, and I swear on the blood of Hanalia the warrior, I will geld you. Do you understand? I've got my warrior name, too. Crooked Jaw? How did you guess? A purr rumbled in his throat. Because your tail's still straight. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. I've always thought of myself as being a warrior. When you actually have a battle, it's better than when you don't know who to fight. One must make the warrior walk his everyday walk. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. I'm a warrior for light. See first with your mind, then with your eyes, and finally with your body. I found that things weren't going well upstairs. Carter was a crumpled heap of chicken warrior on the slope of the pyramid. When warriors feel afraid they lack something, it is only because they are forgetful. They have forgotten how capable they truly are. Free shackled rivers, the finest fantasy of eco-warriors in the West, is the destruction of Glen Canyon Dam and the liberation of the Colorado River. Having been born into the house of a warrior, one's intentions should be to grasp the long and the short swords and to die. Barack Obama is many things. Among them, he is a tough and even ferocious political warrior. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not, will be victorious. I worshipped dead men for their strength, forgetting I was strong. The undisturbed mind is like the calm body water reflecting the brilliance of the moon. Empty the mind and you will realize the undisturbed mind. The key to being a warrior is not to be afraid of who you are. Warriors use their intent and will to shape their lives. All of their actions are conscious, intentional, and complete. Armchair warriors often fail, and we've been poisoned by these fairy tales. The moment that he begins to walk along it, the warrior of the light recognizes the path. The warrior's nobility is like a prostitute's smile, the truth of which is self-interest. Here, therefore, huge and mighty warrior though you be, here shall you die. He loves deep, hates hard, ever things that killed what he loves. All great warriors are such men. We must be warriors in the struggle against ignorance. Being a happy warrior, you also have a lot of fun in what you do because you believe in what you're doing. We learned not to waste ammo even on warriors except in self-protection. We're warriors, this culture, and we're very puritanical about sex and very embracing about violence, and I don't know why that is. It's a long, hard road ahead for you, little warrior. Enjoy a happy day while you can. Bold red. Only a warrior can survive the path of knowledge because the art of the warrior is to balance the pain of being a man with the wonder of being a man. Too bad you got so bogged down in books. You've got the spirit of a warrior. Warriors of light are not perfect. Their beauty lies in accepting this fact and still desiring to grow and to learn. Rich people do not back away from problems, do not avoid problems, and do not complain about problems. Rich people are financial warriors. To die with elation is a crappy way of dying. A warrior dies the hard way. His death must struggle to take him. A warrior does not give himself to it. The strongest of all warriors are these two, time and patience.